Well, hi to my YouTube subscribers. Well, about 4 months ago, I made a video describing the micro-discectomy that I had at Bumrungrad Hospital in Bangkok. I promised to follow up, and I'm happy to report that my recovery was 100%, and I'm back to normal exercise levels. So I had a bulging disc between the L3 and L4 vertebrae, and the surgeon made a single, very small incision in my back and did the whole procedure arthroscopically. Now, after the surgery, I had very little pain at the site of the surgery, and the sciatic pain in my left leg was reduced by about 80%. However, for 2 months, I continued to have some sciatic pain, sometimes in the left calf area and sometimes in the hip area, and that resolved completely after 3 months. During the healing period, I did long daily walks in the pool of my condo. Walking in the pool allowed me to exercise my legs without putting pressure on my spine. Then I would soak in the hot tub, and I think this kind of exercise helped a lot. Now, if you have sciatic pain from a bulging disc, I recommend this procedure. It's effective about 90% of the time. Now, sometimes these bulges will resolve without surgery, but it can take many months and the recovery may not be complete. Now, I've had 3 incidents of bulging or herniated disc. And the first one happened about 20 years ago. I had a disc suddenly herniate. That is, it didn't just bulge, but it actually opened up and leaked fluid. Now, I could have done surgery then. I could have done a micro-discectomy, but decided just to let it heal. Now, this is a reasonable option when the disc actually herniates, releasing fluid. Now, the recovery took nearly a year, and it was painful, although in the end, the recovery was complete. Now, if I had it to do all over again, I would have done a discectomy rather than let it heal naturally over a long period of time. Now, the second incident was not just a bulging disc at L4, L5, but a misalignment of the vertebrae. So for this, I had a spinal fusion. Now, I made a full recovery in about 6 months, and in this case, it's not an option just to let the spine heal. A misalignment is very unlikely to correct itself. Now, the third incident was this recent disc bulge for which I had the micro-discectomy. So I've taken all 3 paths. I let a disc herniation just heal by itself. I corrected a misalignment by doing a spinal fusion. And this time I repaired a bulging disc by doing a micro-discectomy. So these are 3 options. If you're ever faced with these choices, maybe this will help. But if you have a disc bulge, I recommend doing this procedure. It has a high success rate and there's a good chance of healing quickly and completely if you're careful after the surgery. Now, my surgery was done by Dr. Pritsanai Pritikal. I highly recommend him and Bumrungrad Hospital. Okay, see you next time.